I didn't wake up one day and decide I had anxiety. I just knew something wasn't right. Tight chest, racing thoughts, a constant edge. It happened everywhere. In quiet rooms, crowded places, even during calm moments. Days blurred. Nights were worse. I smiled on the outside, but inside, I was unraveling. I thought I was just overthinking, but deep down, I knew I needed a change. I remember the exact moment I knew I couldn't go on like that. It wasn't dramatic, no panic attack, no collapse. It was a quiet afternoon. I was sitting alone with my tea, staring out the window, and I felt empty, not sad, just numb, like the light inside me had dimmed completely. I hadn't laughed in weeks. I avoided calls. I kept whispering, "I'm fine," but I wasn't. Then I opened a blank page in my journal and wrote just 6 words. I need to get my life back. That was it. No plan. No therapy session booked. Just the first honest truth I'd told myself in months. And from that one sentence, I decided to try. Not for anyone else, for me. I didn't have a therapist yet. I didn't take any medications. I just knew I needed to do something small, steady, and sustainable. So I began where I was. 1. Morning grounding rituals. The first thing I did every morning was sit quietly. No phone, no noise. I would place my hand on my chest and say, "You are safe." Then I did the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique. 5 things I could see, 4 I could touch, 3 I could hear, 2 I could smell, 1 I could taste. It brought me back from spiraling thoughts into the moment. 2 breath work. I discovered box breathing. Inhale for seconds. Hold for exhale for hold for. It was like pressing a reset button on my brain. When panic would build, I'd pause and breathe through it. 3. Journaling every day. I wrote in a small notebook what I felt, what triggered me, one thing I was grateful for. This helped me track patterns and gave my anxiety a place to go outside of my mind. 4. Walks, nature, and movement. Even on bad days, I forced myself outside. A 10-minute walk in fresh air worked better than any escape scroll. Moving my body reminded me, I'm still here, I'm still trying. 5. Digital boundaries. I reduced my phone time, especially at night. I stopped reading anxiety forums that scared me more. Instead, I listened to gentle podcasts or calming music before bed. 6. A calm night routine. I turned my bedroom into a recovery space. Soft lights, a warm blanket, herbal tea, and quiet. No more doom scrolling. No more caffeine after 2 p.m. 7. Support. After some time, I reached out to a mental health coach online. Just talking to someone, without shame, helped me feel seen. These weren't cures, but they were my choices. That's what made the difference. I wasn't fighting anxiety anymore. I was learning to care for myself. Looking back, not everything I tried had the same impact. Some things were calming in the moment, but a few tools genuinely shifted the way I lived with anxiety. 1. Talking to my anxiety. Not fighting it. One of the biggest breakthroughs was the day I stopped running. Instead of pushing anxiety away, I started saying, "Okay, I feel you. You're here. What are you trying to protect me from?" It didn't always make the anxiety go away, but it made me feel in control. I wasn't being attacked. I was being warned, misguidedly, and that changed everything. 2. Breathing before reacting. Every time I felt a panic build, I practiced deep belly breathing. Slow, intentional, through the nose. Sometimes it only delayed the storm, but more often, it helped me ride it. 3. Creating safe spaces. My home became a refuge. I lit candles, played calm music, tidied up every night. No more clutter, no more chaos. It felt like my anxiety had fewer places to hide. 4. Self-talk rituals. I wrote simple phrases and repeated them every day. I am not my thoughts. This will pass. I've survived worse. Eventually, those words became anchors, tiny lifelines in stormy moments. These weren't grand gestures. They were tiny daily decisions to stay, breathe, and believe in the next moment. And over time, they added up. I'm not going to say I'm cured, because anxiety doesn't just vanish. But I will say this, I'm no longer afraid of it. I still have anxious thoughts. I still feel that flutter in my chest some mornings. But now I know what to do. I breathe. I listen. I don't spiral. Instead of dreading my mind, I understand it. Instead of avoiding the discomfort, I sit with it and then gently move through it. And if you're listening to this, stuck in the thick of it, I want you to know there's a way forward that doesn't involve pushing, punishing, or pretending. You don't need to be fearless. You just need to be gentle with yourself, with your pace. Here are 3 things I'd offer you from one healing heart to another. 1. Start small. 1 breath, 1 walk, 1 moment of stillness. 2. Talk to yourself like someone you care about. You deserve kindness, especially from within. 3. You're not behind. You're healing. Every slow step is still a step. You don't need to become someone new to heal from anxiety. You just need to reconnect with the you that's still in there. Strong, soft, steady. That's where I am now. Not perfect, not fixed, but finally free. If you still deep in it, if mornings feel heavy and nights feel endless, I want you to remember this. You're not broken, you're becoming. Anxiety doesn't mean you're weak. It means you've been carrying too much, too quietly, for too long. And now your body and heart are asking you to come home, to yourself. Healing isn't loud. It doesn't come with fanfare or flashing signs. It comes in stillness, in the way you choose to get out of bed, in the way you gently place your feet on the floor and say, let's try again today. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to be unshakable. You just need to keep going, one calm breath at a time. And one day, when you walking through your life and you realize you haven't thought about anxiety in hours, maybe days, you'll smile and say, I made it. Not because it was easy, but because you finally remembered who you were underneath it all. If this story made you feel seen, even in a small way, I'm so glad you found it, because healing stories matter, not the perfect ones. And if you'd like more true stories of recovery, soft, slow, and honest, you're welcome to subscribe. The next video might not change your life, but it might be the one that reminds you your life is already worth fighting for. Take care, and I'll see you in the next story.